I am top Orlando Realtor Scott Garrison with ReMax Town Country, Orlando's #1 real estate company. We are out at 25212 Luke Street, Christmas, Florida 32709, here in Christmas Estates, the corner of St. Anne and Luke in East Orlando. And the purpose of this video is to give you what you won't see. If you look at the best pictures posted online on Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, Redfin. Well, how do I know that? Well, because if you've seen those pictures, I'm the one who made those, took those, and posted those. So this is the answer to the question, what's the land really like? We're going to look at the neighbors. We're going to look at the neighborhood. We're going to have a couple of aerial pictures in here to give you a feel for this 1.02 acre property. High and dry, not in a flood zone, zoned A2 agricultural. Got this nice retention pond over here. Guarantee you don't have any flooding. And the reason why you're getting a video of the trees is people say, well, what's the land really like? Well, this is as close as I'm going to get. This is the definition. That's pretty, look at that. This is the definition of heavily wooded. Right here. All the way through. All the way back to the creek that'll divide this lot and the other one. Just like this. We've got slash pine, longleaf pine, oak trees, palmettos. And this property, of course, goes back quite a ways. Now, because it's zoned agricultural, the taxes on this, if you choose to buy it and hold it, are almost free. $800 a year. That's about as low as you're going to get. Going to look at the neighbors. And what you're going to be building here is obviously a mobile home or a home that's much nicer than anyone else's. Goes way back there. Way back. Farther than that. But at least farther back to that. So we're going to take a look at a couple of the neighbors' houses. There's no HOA out here, of course. If you look down there, I think you can see the lights. That's a garbage truck coming. Just on the other side of that is Colonial or 50. Which is going to bisect Orlando all the way from Titusville all the way to the Gulf Coast. Here in Christmas, close to shopping, but still that rural feel. Walking through here, there's turtles, fish were breaking the surface, there's ducks, you can hear chickens and roosters. It is agricultural, so you can have animals out here if you want. Let's talk about the culvert that you're going to need to build. There's our neighbor right there. So we've got one that goes under the street right there in front of your land. So somewhere there-ish, you're going to want to build, just like everybody else, you'll see a little cement pad, just like this, just like that, just like all of them as far as you can see in the distance. So you'll build that so you can get onto the property, and then from there, you can make it dirt, gravel, or put some cement. So a lot of these are older mobile homes. Your land goes from there all the way back. So we're going to have some places that need some work. We're going to have some new places as well. If you're into the trees or not, you won't see any cypress trees because it's not wet. It's a southern red cedar right in there. Do have some maple trees right there. Those are right there. Maple trees tend to like a little bit of wetness, but that's because there's plenty of water right here for their roots to reach. You can see those longleaf pine there. These are my favorite trees. So we're giving you a feel what the neighborhood looks like as much as possible here on garbage day. And we're going to go around to the other side of the lot. Okay, we're walking back. That's the edge of your land right there. There's the front of your lot. So what's it going to take to build? I don't do that part, but a couple of obvious things. It's well and septic here. So you're going to put a culvert in here. You're going to clear as many of the trees out as you can. I'm going to show you one of the lots that's all clear here in this video so you can see what happens if you decide you just want to clear it straight away, or you can leave part of it wooded. It's kind of what they did here. You can see the corners all wooded, and then they got the house. So you put the well in, put the septic in. Got no flood zone, no HOA, got reasonable taxes. It's about as affordable living with no water bill, no HOA bill, low taxes. That's what America is built on here. So you can make a lot like this where you just kind of pull everything down and then put it all back. Most people who are going to buy this lot are going to build something like this. We're at 2527 here on Luke Street. And these people definitely made something worth having here. So I would say you're going to have a place like this, only nicer and newer. Don't underestimate how much an acre of land is. It goes way far back, farther back than you'll ever need. So these people cleared out the back quite a ways. We're at 25306 Luke. And that is a huge yard right there. With a huge backyard as well. And this is one of your neighbors, just a couple of doors down. And they built a single family home, 25309 Luke Street here in Christmas. Building a fence along here. These people obviously have some pride. And know what they're doing. We've got a single family home. You can see behind the house, the little mound, that's the septic drain field. I'm not sure how far back these go on the opposite side of the street, if it's still an acre, but it's more land than you need for sure. Or you could leave it like this one at 25314. We'll see Yosemite Sam, get out. You can leave your front yard like this. I'm sure there's a house back there. And if you want that kind of lifestyle, you leave that for your front yard. And you've got some older properties here. We're going to go up to this one right here next. Okay, we're at 25346 Luke. Our property is right down there. A couple of down, and this is a very similar size lot with a huge backyard. And you'll see in the aerial photography how far back it goes. If you don't want to leave the front wooded, if you just want to clear it all, you're going to build a culvert like this. Got the unpaved road. Got a manufactured home in the middle of it. And then you've got land, if you like to mow, it goes back so far. So you can have this or some version of it being wooded, depending on what you choose. And we are back to our main property. At this point, I think you know what there is to do. And if you're interested in this property or any other property here in East Orlando, I want you to call me, top Orlando Realtor Scott Garrison with ReMax Town Country. 35 years, full-time, every day, day in and day out. I've been selling home here in Orlando. I live in East Orlando. Sold thousands of homes, hundreds of lots. Chances are I can help you get a good deal on something or get you top dollar for the one that you want to sell. So call me. My information is attached to this video, 407-339-3200. Thanks.